Hey, what's up, everybody? Alf here with some more GBL action recorded live on Twitch for you, where we've been battling pretty much every day. Been having fun too. If you haven't stopped by the Twitch stream, the information is down below. You're more than welcome to come on by. I've actually been having a little fun. I've been playing some Stardew Valley, which I don't know if any of you out there are Stardew Valley fans, but been having a really good time doing it as sort of a side thing. I like to play something a little different than Pokemon Go on occasion. I'm actually going to be giving away some copies of that game on Thursday's stream. So if you're interested in checking out, if you've always wanted to play and haven't, come by on Thursday. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna let chat choose the character we marry in that game, which should be a total fucking mess. And yeah, it's gonna be a ton of fun. So still battling here, having fun in Ultra League, although the last set of battles I did, the last 5 were not so good. So hopefully returning tonight with a little bit of more progress. So I appreciate you all being here. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you all next time. Enjoy the battles. Let's go. Let's see if we can find some more wins. Right, Mullet?
Hold on to your butt.
Hey.
Like this?
Yeah, Mountain Man, making it rain those 100 bits. Making it rain those 100 bits. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. All right. Ascent says thank you for the 3. Hucking pennies at me. I like it. All right. Articuno. Fun. So the question here for me is who will win CMP? Like, that's the most important thing in every Articuno mirror. And it looks like we are favored on the CMP fight, at least currently. So generally, that's what matters here. You get your debuffs in first. You do more damage on your attacks. Like, Ancient Power claps, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't do enough damage, at least in my estimation, to flip this matchup. So it's certainly possible just throwing straight Ancient Power here is going to be problematic, but like, there's the shield, so I like that. This is probably an Icy Wind, but I'm going to match their shield. I mean, if they get a boost, yeah, it's game over. And just to be on the safe side here, I'm going to throw the Ancient Power now, because now I believe they're in lethal range for it. Just sort of playing it by feel. Yeah, there we go. And then they die. And they don't get a charge move off. All right, Obstagoon comes in. That's not a great mon for us to see, but oh, I really do want this Icy Wind, but I should be on Hurricane. I never bothered to TM this one. So this is actually a pretty tricky mon for us. I think we're gonna try and go with Muck here, and we're gonna see what we do. But I think Hurricane's the best move on Articuno, frankly. It's just not the one I've got. All right, so they do have Cross Chop, which means they can at least hit me for non-resisted damage. Ancient Power does have some use. Like, it's still not a terrible move. You're mostly throwing straight up. Okay, we didn't land a gunk shot. That's fine. We're gonna be able to land a second one. I'm pretty confident of that. They're just not doing enough damage to me for me to really want to do this. And I kind of want to save the shield for Armored Mewtwo, frankly. I just like Armored Mewtwo up a shield against essentially the field, although I can't give up all this energy. So we're gonna have to shield this. They Night Slash there. That's clever of them. Hopefully they didn't get a boost. And while this is gonna be unfortunate, oh, they actually just switch right away. Ah, they have Crest in the back. So yeah, that's gonna be hard for us to win. I don't know that, like, we can't really just bring in Armored Mewtwo against Goon. So unfortunately, their back two are just, they kind of just trump our front two, our back two. So I think we're gonna lose this on simply just team comp. So GG's. We'll let them play it out. I caught a Charmander today, Hoff. Yeah, I caught a Charmander today. In case you're wondering. Like, we're not totally dead in the water here. There are some sequences that can allow us to win this still. which is why I'm playing it out, but they're very few and far between, because this is a relatively neutral fight. So it's going to come down to some like clutch sequencing at the end here that I don't know whether or not I have set up. Like, our biggest thing is that the Alolan Muck is the switch is back. So like if I can eat a charge move like that, we might actually have a chance here. We might have a chance. Oh, you know what's really annoying? Oh shit, the timer's about to run out. Well, this'll die, and it's just a matter of whether or not they get a Night Slash before the timer runs out. GG's. Got there. God, I love Ultra League. Let's go. Next up. Against Maxwell PN. Let's do it. Let's see if we can find ourselves a better lead than the mirror. Obstagoon. Well, there's the Goon again. This is a place we would much rather see it. I do not mind playing the Articuno Obstagoon matchup in the lead. That's fine. We tend to be favored here. Especially if they just Night Slash and they don't get a boost, which obviously the boost changes things. But right now we should be okay. So they actually switched. So they went to Cress, which is fine. We've got a really, really good pivot on that. Only thing that is problematic in this matchup is if they get the Moonblast debuff. So awesome, Kick Tiki. Welcome to the Discord. I'm sure you'll find it very welcoming. All right. So yeah, like a Moonblast debuff is super annoying here, but it doesn't quite flip the match. It's just makes things very awkward. Okay, no debuff. So they are going to die to the next Dark Pulse, which I'm going to throw right on schedule just because I have enough health that we can probably threaten a Gunk Shot or at least some Dark Pulses on that Obstagoon. Either way, so. A little short. It's all right. I'm still not shielding. It's not worth it. Hoff, there's no better feeling in the world, I don't think, than sneaking in Incinerates. It just feels great. It feels great. So I assume Goon comes back and farms us. That's actually the thing I'm most worried about right now. Is just like not ideal for us. But I'm gonna throw just to see if I can get a shield out of them if they haven't really paid close attention to my energy. I like that. And then we get farmed. So I have to keep that in mind, although we do have some energy here too. So like, yeah, if they're gonna play this out, I think it's okay to shield that first Night Slash. Oh, that's not good. That is really not good. Yeah. Oh no, 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 not two of them. God. Oh, they didn't shield. They didn't shield. Oh, thank God. Why wouldn't you shield? Okay. I mean, I guess they wanted to save the shield for Togekiss, but like, and of course the charms sneak in there. I am extremely grateful at that. I'm extremely grateful. I swear to Christ, why does every single charm anyone throws ever sneak in? Like, I timed that charge move directly in a spot where no charm should sneak in, and it snuck in. Anyway, GG's. Yeah, that was a mistake. They did not know my last Pokemon. But the charm always goes through, but it shouldn't go through because I threw it in the middle of their charge move, in the middle of their fast move. I don't understand. All right, let's go again. Let's go again. These games have been crazy. Let's do it again. They were to had another Articuno. I think they still lose in that case. Hey, what's up, Gracie? You came back at an excellent time. Another Articuno mirror lead. Shinies do more damage, right? Do shinies do more damage? Also, are we out of sync? Uh-oh, I think we're out of sync. Oh, no. Right, we're out of sync here. They're just a tiny little bit, and they snuck one in. Wow. So we definitely lose this matchup now. Yeah, they're literally a full turn ahead of us. So that's kind of butts. That's kind of butts. Yeah, they snuck it in again. It's cool. Don't worry about it. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I know what I'm up. I know what I'm up against. I know what I'm about. Yeah, see, like, they still won that. They have no business winning it. They won it and they are up a shield now. So I'm toast probably. It's okay. Let's see what we can do. That's part of the fun, right? That's part of the fun. What is their... All right, so Cress. That's fine. If their last Pokemon here is Tina, we can win. The problem is that, like... I think we have to make an aggressive swap here and see if we can just... What do you got? What's your last Pokemon? Is it a fighter? It's a fighter. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Because Earthquake doesn't offer me a lot, I don't think, and it takes forever. It takes forever to get to a, like, it takes a lifetime to get to that. So I just find that Earthquake is just not good enough. Yeah, I know they'll save shields. That's why I threw the gunk shot. That's why I threw the gunk shot. The problem is that I would love to shield here, but we're just not going to be able to make use of that. So, and obviously payback is a thing now, but like I wanted that to work out for us. It just didn't. So now we just got to play this out. We know that this is relatively even. The problem is that they're up a shield. So, and we don't have any cheeky surprises for them. So like Earthquake would be good here. Like this is a place where Earthquake would actually be nice if you could land one. But this is the only matchup I could find where Earthquake was like so much better. Or Rock Slide, yeah. But Rock Slide, you got to give up Psy Strike, which I just think is not correct. I don't think any of those moves do better enough to justify giving up Psy Strike, which is a really good move. That's my estimation on it. I do have another armored Mewtwo with really good IVs though. So in theory, like that's an option for me. If I decide I want one without Psy Strike, I can actually make like an Earthquake Rock Slide one if I want. But yeah. Exactly. And we're running the Mewtwo as kind of a neutral matchup generalist. So it just makes sense for it to be that way. GG's. It's also like it's kind of our quasi steel type. So let's try it again. Let's see if the restart helps our fast move issue. It is literally dead, Ascensus. Yes, you have literally killed it. All right. Articuno. Ooh, a Typhlosion. Eee. That's actually pretty good against us. I'm gonna go ahead and I hate switching into Incinerate. Like I absolutely loathe it, but okay, Muck. So they do have a good swap on us. My hope is that they respect the fact that we could have Earthquake here. I didn't really do enough of this, but yeah. Okay. And actually, now that I think about it, Psy Strike's just better here, isn't it? Now that I actually think about this, Psy Strike is literally a better move because it's neutral. Am I correct or not? No, it's resisted still, isn't it? Yeah, but it's single resist stab on Psy Strike. Oh, that's butts. Darkest 2x. Yeah, I always mix that up a little bit. So what we do have to keep in mind is that the Typhlosion is, well, ready to rumble, so to speak. So I'm a little worried about it just nuking Articuno out of the sky here, but we're gonna have to hope our Alolan Muck is, well, is good. But I assume Typhlosion comes back and yeah. So Diamond Punch is slightly better. Okay. All right, Gyarados in the back. So this is still winnable. The thing that I have to keep in mind here is that Typhlosion is, it's got to be close to 2, right? It's got to be close to 2 Blast Burns at this point. So like shields on anything other than those is probably a losing proposition. But I also don't know that I can win this without shielding. That Typhlosion is like definitely at 100 energy. That's how I feel too. Like they can just no shield this and I still think a sack is my best option, but like I don't know that I'm gonna get to that point, and I still might just die to Incinerate. And I don't have enough health here to make this work either way. I think I'm just toast. Right? Like, hey, what's up before dawn? I don't think I'm clawing my way out of this. That Typhlosion lead is very good against us. No, battles are life. Right? Like, so we get the sack, but we don't have the health here. Well, I just don't have enough health. But the Dragon Breath on the Gary is just too much damage. So like we get blast burned. That's really unfortunate. And then we get incinerated and then we die. Right? It's just not, there's not enough energy or health in the world to do that. Bongo, Ancient Power doesn't do enough to the Typhlosion to matter. It literally doesn't. All right, Spock. I think this is the last battle of the set. I think we're playing for 3 and 2 as well because we went 2 wins, 2 losses. Swampert, that is a lead we can all believe in. You might as well have Icy Wind alone, kinda. Like, I'm not gonna lie. You're very, very rarely throwing Hurricane, and I think some players actually... you cannot beat Poly without Hurricane, but you also have to land a Hurricane, which I think is not a trivial thing. Like, landing a Hurricane is not trivial. It is a ton of energy, and if you get it shielded, it's bad. No, this is a raid. This is a raid Articuno. The IVs are not great. They're like fine. But yeah, if there's a fighter and shields are down, it's nice to have Hurricane. That's about the only time, frankly, I really want Hurricane. So we'll see what they want to do here. I feel like these Hydro Cannons have been clapping pretty hard. They actually shielded, which is fine with me. Because I'm gonna shield back. I should beat them to the next charge move, but it's gonna be pretty tight. I've played this matchup a lot, and okay. It's fine. Obviously, we would prefer to have Rock Slide here, but my Muck IVs are terrible. It's a 98% lucky TZ can. Oh, there's a Hurricane. But I actually, for example, don't think that landing that Hurricane is good for them. Because, like, yes, they did a bunch of damage there, but now they have to respect all of my charge moves and the confusion damage. Like, I actually just think Icy Wind is a better play there. Like, I'll probably shield this Icy Wind. Nah, I'm a bulky boy, right? Yeah, I'm a bulky boy. And they take a lot of confusion damage, so... I know that I'm debuffed, but my switch clock is not up, so... I'd rather throw these and just... I mean, they might just eat this energy, that's fine, but since I'm debuffed, like, this is all great to me. Like, that's fine, that's KO. And then Tina. Okay. I've got bad news, friend. We've got a plan for that. Even the Dragon Breath version, I've got a plan for that. Yeah, we're just gonna shield out front. There's no like fancy play they can make in this matchup. Basically, you shield up front. Since their damage is consistent the entire time. The only way that you like, the ways that you lose this matchup, just for like, is essentially when you don't shield that first one and then you just don't get to enough moves. Now, like, it's gonna get a little close at the end. Frankly, it's gonna get a little close. Because the Dragon Breath damage does add up. As long as they're low enough that RT can seal it. There we go. All right. They get, I mean, they're probably not running Ancient Power though. Very, very few Tinas are running Ancient Power anymore. So that would be how they win it, or one of the ways they win it, but GG's. But what's happened before, and this is something that, like, I've made this mistake. I think a lot of players who've played that matchup made this mistake. If you don't shield early in that matchup, the Dragon Breath damage starts to add up in ways that you suddenly don't get to use your shield. You're like, oh, I might never get to use this shield. So I always just shield early if I can. If it doesn't matter. Ooh, I'll take it.